Alright, new world, new opportunities, new everything. Decent spawn. What do you want? Cats are annoying. Alright, there's a spruce that way. Looks like acacia that way. So we have acacia, we have spruce, we have oak, and we have birch. What do you want? What do you want? Shut your mouth. I don't understand cats, they're annoying. These are the worst types of trees in Minecraft. You never get all the wood, there's just too much. If trees were a vein of coal, that would be the tree. Oh, lag. Really? Alright, where do I want to go? Okay, so we have the acacia over there. What do you want? Do you hear him? Well, I think this would be a good way to go. I kind of want to live in the savannah. I want to live close to like this, so I can get a village trading hall eventually. But at the same time, I don't know. Uh oh. It's laggy. Ow. And I'll take it. I prefer to take a white bed though, so I can dye it red. Steal this crafting table from them, so I don't have to wait for wood on that. I know it's a dumb idea, but yeah. God, that cat. I don't get what his deal is. He's gonna lose his vocal cords or whatever. What the heck, John? Oh. I could basically get flying armor with that, so I'll take. Your calculations are correct. Rotating. I mean, I guess I'll take 10 iron plus the armor, and I can kill him well. Just loot all these houses. A large fern. Don't know why I'd ever use that, but yeah. I'm not robbing you. Oh, you pumpkin seeds, whatever. Shut up. Alright, punch him, run. Right here. And I know as I said, I gotta punch him to death. Let's see how much iron we have now. Team Apple, real quick. Just instantly win the game now with this. Honestly, I have like one of the most stacked starts in the freaking game. Holy. $50. Never seen that before. Alright, what's in here? Alright, pumpkin pie. That's... I don't remember the last time that I've ever seen or used pumpkin pie. in Minecraft. I feel like pumpkin pie just takes too long to make, and then I don't really think it gives you that much food. Let's see how much it gives. Pumpkin pie. It gives decent food. Not insane though. It's not like I need that much. Like, I don't know. I don't think pumpkin pie is worth it. But I haven't seen it in a while, so that's kind of cool. Jesus, this is the big village. I remember back when the villages used to be small. They never looked like this. I remember the battle mini game, and I still play it sometimes. The battle mini game. So if you own, I believe it's an older version, like there's certain consoles that they stopped updating Minecraft on it. So I know PS3, I think Xbox 360. You can the game is in, I believe it's 1.13, because you can still block with your sword with the aquatic updates in. But you can play the battle mini game. People still play it. I've checked it out. And yeah, it's basically an old version of Bedrock Minecraft without owning a PC. So it's kind of cool. And yeah, I remember me and my friends used to always play it back when we were younger. And so my friend had 2 brothers, and younger than him. And every time he came over, they always came over with him. So it's like, it's either all 3 come over, or none come over. So we would always be playing the battle mini game, and the youngest, cause I was always like way better than them in Minecraft, and I kind of like sweat on them a little bit. And we used to always get kicked off of it. How much? We used to always get kicked off because he would always get mad because I kept killing him. He never realized that at the time that was the point of the game, and that, yeah, I mean, I feel kind of bad because I did not go easy on them whatsoever. But yeah, it was the vibe. And nowadays you don't get that anymore, or you do, but it's not the same. Like in Bed Wars, it's not the same as the battle mini game. For Sky Wars, none of those are as good as the battle mini game. And what were the other ones? There was Glide and there was Tumble, which were also fun. Glide was probably the least fun out of them all. What? There's water there. Interesting. But it was still pretty fun. Tumble was pretty fun. We always just main the battle mini game, and then once we would get yelled at and have to get off of the battle mini game because he was getting too mad, then we would build a world, and then every time he came, I always told him I'd do stuff on that world, but I never ended up doing anything, so we'd always be making new worlds. So we had like 50 different worlds of just new stuff. And this was like around the time when they were building their house, so they came over a lot. So it was fun. It was just vibe, you know. It was just nothing could. We didn't have to worry about anything. You know. But now, how long ago? Like what? Now 6, 5, 7, 4, 3. Well, no, like 5, 6, 7 years later, and it's just not the same. I mean, you know, me being in high school and all, you know, it's just busy, busy, busy. My friends, sports, you know, and it's just we don't hang out much anymore. We still do hang out. We still talk a lot. We're still good. We're still best friends. But like, not as I feel like our relationship as friends, as the years have gone on, has gotten like, I guess, weaker and weaker. And that's mainly because, so back in first grade, I went to a school with my friend, and I went there for second grade. But during seventh grade, I hung out with the wrong kids, and I was just getting in trouble, and I feel like the school just didn't like me. So I moved schools, and then I started going to a different school, and what the heck? And I feel like that just kind of started like me and my friends not hanging out as much, because then my friends started moving away, not like away, but like to a point where I couldn't, like, a lot of my friends live nearby where I could ride my bike over there, but then they all started moving into nicer, bigger houses, and then you know, they were far away, so I couldn't hang out as much, and I still talk to most of them, but like, yeah, it's kind of sad. But you know, that's part of growing up. You gotta go through that stuff, and good things come out of it, and bad things come out of it. But at the end of the day, you make good memories from it, and that's what's most important to me. Is just that I got to make those memories, and that I got to enjoy the good days before they were over. And yeah. Yeah, but I mean, old Minecraft was like, that was a vibe for me. Like, Minecraft's one of those games where no matter if it's not as popular as it used to be, it will always go down, and it'll stay popular for a long time, and it'll always go down as one of the most memorial and just epic games. Because here's the thing about me in Minecraft. Minecraft came out, 2010, so it's about 10 or 11 years old. But here's what happens with Minecraft. At first, it wasn't that popular, but it was kind of popular. And then it got popular. That was a bad idea. And then there's always times where a new game came out, like back when Pokemon Go came out. Everyone was saying Minecraft's dead. No one plays Minecraft anymore. But let me tell you something about Minecraft. It has stayed top 10 games since it came out, and like, you may say another game's better, but when it comes down to it, no game's better than Minecraft, because most games, their lifespan is around 2 to 4 years. Sometimes less than that, sometimes more than that. Most of the time it's actually less than that. But at the end of the day, it's not very often where you get a game that stays one of the most popular games for as long as Minecraft does. Like, Minecraft, over 11 years, it stayed one of the most popular games. Take, like, let's say Fortnite, for example. It's been out 2 or 3 years, and not even close to as many people play it now as back when it was in its prime. And you could say it's true for Minecraft, but Minecraft's community never will go down to where you could consider the game dead, which is why it's one of the most epic games. Because Minecraft knows how to do stuff right, and anytime a new game came out and everyone said Minecraft was dead and that it was the most popular game, I was stuck with Minecraft still, and those games died off pretty quick because they either just had a lack of updates or boring or dangerous, like Pokemon Go for example. Dangerous mainly because people weren't paying attention and getting hurt. And then okay, and then you know, like, just games that come out that do good, like, because they do good, that doesn't mean they're gonna stay that way forever. Some games get lucky and they stay longer than they should have. Like, I'm gonna say it. What? I'm just gonna say it. I do not think Fortnite should have lasted as long as it did. It should not. I don't know how it's still like. I don't know how it still has a lot of players because I don't know. Okay. I think Minecraft is coming to its downfall though. And I'm saying that, and you may say no, but I'm saying that because hold on. This is my favorite Minecraft song. The very end is the best. But Minecraft is this sandbox game. It's a game, fun game, play with your friends, mess around. It was never supposed to be sweaty. And now that it's coming to like sweaty, I feel like it's starting to die. Because I mean it won't die for a while, I know that. But I'm just like slowly losing interest to see more people sweating in Minecraft. And all the old good YouTubers like Stampy and stuff that don't get views anymore because now Dream, because he's the best apparently. It just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel real. I feel surreal in the fact that, yeah, I know like all YouTubers come to their fall eventually, but I don't know. It just, see, people may say Dream is best Minecrafter and oh he's so good and you know, they say all this good stuff about them. But I feel like we all forgot that those old Minecrafters that aren't popular anymore are what raised the people, are what raised us. They raised us in a Minecraft sense. They're the ones that played the game and we enjoyed watching it, and they're the reasons we like the game now. And you may say no, but I only like Minecraft because it's speedrun and stuff. Yeah, you may say that, but you have to remember, it wasn't always that way. Back when you first liked Minecraft, that was back when like DanTDM, Captain Sparkles, I think is one of the, yeah. There's you know, Stampy, there's I mean even Sunny's old Minecraft you could say. I mean not really though, but like, you know, just in a figurative way. And then just like all those old Minecrafters that people used to watch and all the Minecraft parodies and stuff, that's what raised Minecraft. And it's kind of like you could look at it in the same way you look at real life. We may love life because of something that happened, but we all can't forget that the people that raised us are our family. And I would consider those YouTubers like the family that raised us. The family that raised us to love this game. The ones that taught us everything about it, and the ones that just made Minecraft and made us. And I don't think and like, yeah, it's just those YouTubers are the reason that Minecraft came to be the game it was. They started out, and we may look at the new YouTubers as like the people that are raising us in Minecraft, but we can never forget the ones that originally raised us. And if Minecraft stays to win this generation's in adulthood, we must raise we have to raise our kids right. And if Minecraft stays to the game, and I ever tell my kids about Minecraft, I'm telling them about those YouTubers, not Dream, because I don't think Dream deserves that. I mean, yeah, he's cool and all. You can jump off a cliff, put a bucket down. But those YouTubers that raised us, like, and Popular MMOs as well, that raised us. Those YouTubers that raised us, they do that, except they don't have to put us down, but they're dodging obstacles, going through 1-block holes, while you know, they're going through 1-block holes, jumping all around the place, off massive cliffs and stuff, dodging obstacles and placing water buckets, not just flat open area, water bucket down. So you may think Dream's clutches are good, but it all originates back to the people who did it first. Yeah, they may not have done clutches, but they did some pretty cool stuff. And what the heck, you, whatever. Yeah, it's just. Every time I think about old Minecraft, I get like sad. I get emotional about it because it's one of the biggest games that raised me. And every time I think about old stuff, I just, you know, once you start thinking about like an old game in your life, then you start to think more and more about like old stuff that happened in your life. And how, if you, like I'm gonna say this, if I never met my friend and I never knew about Minecraft, I would be a totally different person than I am today. And yeah, I'd be a completely different person. I probably wouldn't be talking about any of this old like stuff I'm talking about right now, like old YouTubers and stuff. I would probably be talking about Dream right now, actually. Holy crap, why is it so laggy? And that's like some crazy stuff you can think about. It's like, if you had all it took was you to do one thing different in your life, like say that day when I met my friend, all that I had to do to change that was just not go to school that day, and I probably would never become their friend. I would have a completely different personality. And it's funny, my friend still remembers, and I kind of do a little bit, the first thing I said to him. So the backstory is, a long time ago, I was never really afraid of like not bugs, but like snakes and like toads and stuff like that. I was never scared of them. And I remember there was a spot on the fence in the playground where water would accumulate, and you can go there and find toads and frogs. And so I would always go there, and I would it's kind of funny, I would catch toads and I would chase people around with them because they were all scared of it. Mainly it was girls. I don't know why, what was going on in my 7-year-old mind. But the first thing I ever said to my friend that started our friendship was, do you want to go catch toads? And that's how our friendship started. And now, what is it, 7 years later, we're best friends. So it's kind of crazy that I say the weirdest thing, but I managed to make a best friend out of it. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I kind of wish I could go back to those old days. But if I could, but like, if I could, I wouldn't even care if I could or not. I would just wanna, if I could, like, if there was a way, like right when you die, the first thing you do is you get to look back on your whole life, like just the good moments, like there's nothing that ever happened bad, but anything that ever happened that was good. If I could just look back on those moments, I would. That's like that'd be the best. Like that'd be just, I don't know. I feel like that'd be something really cool. That like if they found a way to do that, that'd be pretty cool. Cause I would probably rewind and watch over like me when I was like 7, 8, and 9 years old. I'd probably rewatch those moments over and over again. And I mean, I'm gonna say that that's what I do. Just because those are the good days, the vibes when nothing mattered but your friends, and all that mattered was your friends, and then just like I don't know, and just nothing really mattered to you, like education wise or anything, because you didn't have to worry about anything. There was no grades, there was no essays, there was no final exams, there was no stress, there was barely, I don't think you ever got homework back then. I mean, some of you guys might, but yeah, that's what it was then. And now it's just now you actually have to like care about school, and you have to pay attention to make sure you do good, because if you don't do good, then you can't succeed in life, which is what I don't like. I don't like I don't like knowing that if I don't do good on something in like knowing that if you don't do good on like say like a test or something, and then it can determine your future, is scary. But back when it was like back in like first grade and stuff, you didn't have to worry about that kind of stuff. You just went to school with your friends, had recess, had lunch, hung around, chased people, all that stuff. You did all the fun stuff. And you can still do fun stuff. It's just, I feel like ever since like COVID happened, and ever since like I don't know how to explain it, but like ever since, oh my god, this cat is so annoying. Ever since like social media gained so much popularity and new phones and stuff, I feel like our generations are just getting more screwed and more screwed. I feel like kids are doing stuff that they never thought they would ever do. Back when kids were in elementary school, they always thought they were never going to do anything bad, but now some of the kids that said that are now doing bad stuff like that. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, because back when my sister was in school, like, the things that are happening in my school today, not like shooting and stuff, but like just what the kids in general are like doing and saying about other things, that never happened when she was in school. And that just shows how fricked our generation's getting. It's just that people just don't really care anymore what they do. They just do what they want, and if they get in trouble, they don't really care. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of like, I had so I don't know, I'm telling you a story, but what was it? So it was like 2 weeks ago, maybe. We had a substitute teacher in my 5th hour class, and I'm not kidding. So okay, if you look at her, anyone would say that she's not bad looking. I'm not gonna be weird about it though and say like, oh, she's hot, and like that. But that's not the case for other people. They were, let's just say the kids were doing stuff they should not have been doing, like taking pictures of her in class and, I don't know, stalking her, and it was just, and back when my sister's in school, none of that happened. Like, if you had, like, because back then, like, and like, that was only a couple years ago, but still, it was like just those few differences, it's just, I don't know, and like, you know, back like, I feel like social media plays a part in it, because if people didn't see social media and they didn't see all those like, you probably know what I'm talking about, like those like those things where it's like on the like those videos of people they see where like the people, like if they see someone hot, they're automatically gonna get them and it's gonna go perfectly well for them. And I feel like that's what people think now, because just society is like what they see, it's making them think that that's gonna happen to them, but reality is it won't. But they don't, they think it will, so they do that stuff and hoping like that'll happen, and that's what's kind of ruining our generation. Just social media in general is just ruining this generation, I feel. You could have mixed feelings about it, but I feel like a lot of people could say that social media, because like what people see on social media completely changes what they're at, what like either what's right or what like their opinion is. Like, so here's the thing. Take the 1900s or like mid 1900s. Say like something happened, all they would hear about it is on the radio of what the cops and stuff are saying, or like what people like professionals are saying. Take early 2000s, you would barely hear about it in school and stuff like that. And now for example, anytime something happens, it blows up on social media, and all you ever see is the bad in people. You never see the good in people. Like people who like are always talking bad about cops and stuff, when the cops are just trying to do their job, and they get taken out of context because no one knows the backstory of the situation. They only see what gets posted, which is the cop killing someone that looks to be innocent, but we never know what happened. They could have just shot someone, you know, but you never know. All you see is just the bad in people, and that's what social media does. And it doesn't ever show much of the good in people. Like, anytime a bad situation happens, we never see the backstory. All we see is just the aftermath of what happened to the person that did the bad thing. And yes, sometimes it can be the case that they did do something, like the person didn't do anything bad, but they're getting falsely accused. But most of the time, that's not the case. But social media just makes us see every situation differently. Instead of what really happened, we just see what and then like the people we look up to on social media are people who, if I'm gonna say it, like take Tyler Miller for example. I'm gonna say it. I don't even know why she's popular. I don't know why people look up to her. All she can do is dance. Like, she doesn't have real skill or talent. Yes, she can dance. Yeah, whatever. You can say that's skill or talent. But realistically, she's just following a trend, and that gets her popular. What real skill is like people who actually have real talent don't get as much credit as the people who just follow trends. And that's what makes me sad, is that that's what society's come to. We don't look at actual talent. We just see someone can dance well. Nah. All right, instantly we're gonna follow them, and they're gonna be the best person in the world. They can follow a trend. They're good at a trend. And it's just, So I saw this, like, this quote a while ago from, I believe it was Albert Einstein, and it was like, I don't know with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. And basically, a quick explanation of what that means. So he doesn't know what. No one ever really knows what he was meaning there, but if you take it into context, right, it's he's saying because we all know if World War III happens, it will be a nuclear war fought with nukes and stuff, and there's enough nukes on this earth to cause some serious damage. So when he says World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones, that's because after the nuclear war of World War III, we will basically it'll wipe all the humans out, but some animals will survive, and then they'll evolve back into like apes, I guess. And if there's a World War IV, or just like fighting, it'll be with sticks and stones, because everything else got wiped out. And I'm not saying I want that to happen, but sometimes after I see like stuff that goes on in our world, and like how much our generations are changing and stuff, and how like and it could be for the better or for the worse, but when I just see all this stuff, I just kind of want it to happen. I kind of want to. I kind of wish all this technology wasn't a thing. And some people may disagree with that, but that's just my opinion. And I'm basically risking a lot of stuff for saying my opinion, because with the society we live in, people don't like when people put their opinions out. Yeah. So I'm just hoping that if anyone ever watches this, which they probably won't, at least I hope it won't get made fun of. But you know, if I do, I'll just ignore it. Yeah, I don't like how people nowadays aren't allowed to freely say their opinion without risking, or like say, basically, I feel like people aren't allowed to do anything anymore without being afraid that like they're gonna get in trouble or something. And like that is the case though. People can't really say their opinion, because there's always that one person that gets super upset about it and super offended, and the next thing you know, it's a whole deal. I don't know, I feel like the society nowadays just doesn't feel real. Everything just feels like, I don't know what the right word is for it, but nothing feels like real life anymore. Everything feels like, I feel like everything feels like that it's not like what's happening to me, like in my opinion. Like it just doesn't feel natural. It just feels like, and I'm not saying anything like that, like it's like staged, but I'm just saying it doesn't feel like it should be happening the way it's happening. Like I feel like just some of the stuff I see, some of the stuff I hear, some of the people that I've been around, like I just like the way people act nowadays just doesn't. It doesn't feel like it should be happening the way it is. Now there's nothing we can really do about that. It will, but like it just I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would that it should be happening the way it is. But like the thing with me, I don't ever really choose. Like if I hear someone like talking about a topic that I don't really have much opinion on, I just don't talk about it because I know. What do you want? I feel like if people if people know that their opinion, like, some people think their opinion matters more than it really does. And that's like one of the things, like, just the things that people do to get their opinion out on the internet or out for people to see. Doesn't seem like something that would have happened back when I was in like first grade or something. Like, it doesn't feel like I never would have thought back in my 7-year-old mind that this is what people would be doing nowadays. And people go as far as just spray paint a school to get their opinion out. But if people think their opinion matters that bad, whatever floats their boat, I guess. But at the end of the day, their opinion does not matter that much. Our generation is just, I don't know. Why are you biting my foot? Like our future generations and like kids and stuff, they're gonna grow up to be completely the generation differences that from like that'll be from my mom to my grandkids, if it ever happens like that. It'll be so different that it doesn't feel real. Which is why I'm saying that it doesn't like feel like natural. It just isn't really. Yeah. It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't. I feel like the way evolution's going right now, it doesn't feel like it's going the right way. Like, I feel like we're evolving forward. I feel like we're evolving sideways, if that makes sense. Like, we're not really evolving in a good way, but also not in a bad way. We're just kind of evolving in a, I don't know. You can't really, it's not something you can explain. Like, yeah. There's probably a high chance I'm going to delete this stream because I really don't want to get made fun of for anything I'm saying, so I might delete it. So if anyone sees it, then congratulations, you're probably going to be the only person that ever sees it, because I'm probably going to delete it. Because I know how this generation works. I know what people say on the internet. People aren't friendly on the internet. I know how it works. It's not my first rodeo. Alright, I'm gonna go on a different topic since I'm really not making any sense. So, I'm excited for winter this year. I like winter is probably my favorite season. I love the cold. The cold to me is one of my favorite things. Like, I don't like hot weather, but I like cold weather. And a lot of people are like, why do you do that? Well, I would much rather have hot weather than cold weather. At the end of the day, here's my thing. When it's hot outside, you go inside and you put the AC on. And you could say in wintertime when you go when you're outside and you're cold, you go inside and put the heat on. But realistically, you don't have to do that. But what you could do is you could literally do this. All you have to do, put a couple blankets on until you're not cold. But in summertime, there's not much you can do to cool down besides putting your AC on. At the end of the day, that's why if I had to choose between hot and cold, like if I had to choose between not being able to have heat or not being able to have AC, I would choose heat. Because I can always put more blankets on. I can always add more if I'm hot. No, I can always add more if I'm cold. But if I'm hot, I can't add more. You can always add more, but there's only so much you can take off. Like I could add a billion layers on, but you can only take off so many layers before it's considered weird, I guess. That makes sense in some way. I don't know exactly which way though. That don't make sense very much. I'm struggling right now. Leo. This cat is annoying. He's trying to eat my cords. This is probably one of the weirdest streams I've ever made. I've never really made a stream where I, like, I guess talk about deep stuff in a way, you could say. I only ever do that with my friends, so the fact that I'm doing this is kind of weird, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm gonna change the room. Do that, grab that, and we'll go out here and we'll place a torch there. This can be replaced with that. Now, this should be better. Alright, now that's down there. I can re-put these in. Put these back in. Alright, now I can work on the walls a little bit, I guess. I don't know exactly what I want to do for this house. Well, it's not really a house, it's actually a bunker. That's a cool style house. What do you want? What do you want? I think this cat could go down as one of the loudest cats in the world. Yeah. It just meows so much. It's honestly kind of annoying. What do you need? What do you want? You can come in my lab if you want, instead of trying to bite my feet. Alright, so now I'm probably gonna add another room over here. Get the wall set up to that. How am I breaking out the pickaxe out now? And then we'll do the floor real quick. I might just make like 3 rooms right here, and I can add downstairs, like if I want to add another room downstairs. If I can make it downstairs, I could. So I want to do this, that. Alright, so now we got the stairs down into the bunker. Bedroom, storage room, furnace room. This looks like a little shack, except there's a whole bunker underneath. That's kind of the house I'm going for. I'm not the best at building, so if it's ugly, yeah, I don't care. Alright. No. Of course I have no message on my phone, that's how popular I am. I have no message on my phone, obviously. Am I out of wood already? Well, I'm kind of bored of survival. I have one more thing I can do first. Make 2 more chests. I'm not even in a storage room yet. I'm just gonna bring all my stuff into. Oh, okay, there he goes. I just want to bring all my stuff down into my base. And for right. Oh, I can't see. Stupid. My. There you go. You can sit on my lap. Or you can go on the floor and take my headset off. You can take my headset off. That works too. Thank you for taking my headset off. I appreciate that. I don't like cats. I'm not a cat person. And then it was my decision to get the cat, so I can't complain. I can't say anything. And the world. Stand there. Door shut, all. Anyway. I always have my world in a weird way. I go like that or something. Wish my Microsoft accounts would work, but they never do. If they work, that'd be the best. Alright, what do I want to do now?